thing with mental performance, people look at it as this approach or this way to go about this dynamic of implementing services or skills. And I don't really see it like that. I disagree wholeheartedly. Life as itself is a combination of so many aspects, but for some reason, when it comes to mental performance, we try to make it into some finite pigeonhole of just this or just that. And within the industry of itself, there's back and forth of who's right, who's wrong, who's more ethical, who's more approachable. But I say both sides are wrong simply because mental performance isn't singular in its approach, which seems so obvious and apparent, but for some reason, it's not being done. Enter mind, body, one. And people assume what they want to assume about this company. Some say, oh, it's mental and physical performance. I'm like, yeah, but not really. And some people might say, oh, it's mental performance through mindset sessions. Yeah, not really. Tools and apps. Yeah, not really. And no matter how you try to frame it, guess what I'm going to say? Yeah, not really. I think the main takeaway that makes sense of all of this is simply, we need to make mental performance simply look how life looks. And that's really what we do here. We give you these routes to your wellness and your performance from multiple directions, but it's akin to what you would do anyway. We make it more uniform, make it blend in, camouflage it. Mental performance should be camouflaged into life. The dogma of sessions and sitting there staring at someone on a screen or looking them directly in the eye on a one-on-one and just telling them how they should feel or them telling how they feel, that's the past. The foundations I've built over the last 15 years, and if you want to get technical from me just being an exploratory learner, last 25 years, has said this and it's worked. And that's the crazy part about it. It works. So anyone and everyone can fight me on it till they're blue in the face. But until what you're doing supersedes what we're doing, all you have is theory. All you have is subjective objectification. Trying to measure what can't be measured. I cannot measure thought. Yeah, you can give someone some surveys, but guess what? We're humans. We're going to put our best foot forward. So what does that truly mean? I don't care what your data sets say. Anecdotal evidence has its place, but there's a way to objectify that to make it more applicable. And that's why I call myself the applied psychologist, because we got to apply this. And until we do that, you're all just talking. But once again, this is where Mind Body One does it. And in the sense of how this industry is going, from me talking to hundreds of colleagues, to hundreds of up and comers, to people that I've mentored, I'm going to say we all fall short of the glory, like they say in the Bible, right? But I see it happen in this industry as well. And we need somebody who's going to step it up. It's an all call. Any and everyone who claims to be in this industry, what are you doing that's going to make it better? What are you doing that's going to change this industry? I really care about this. Now, this is my bread and butter. Every dollar that I make is through Mind, Body, One. And Mind, Body, One is just a byproduct of my thirst to be better, to make people better, to make the world better. And sadly, as we claim we do, it ain't enough. And until it's enough, I'm gonna keep saying what I say. So if you're adjacent to me and hear this and see this, good luck. If you don't like what I say, good luck. But if you're in my circle, you better be ready. Because this isn't just war. This is the next step in the evolution of this industry. And I'll be damned if anyone wants to get in the way of it, because if you do, guess what? You're gonna be on the wrong side of history. Now you can either join it on this side or read about it later. Choice is yours. Because this train is moving along no matter what. This plane is taking off no matter what. Matter of fact, it's already midair. Y'all can parachute out. Y'all can try to do a side-by-side boarding. I know that's in the movies. But the point of the matter is, the future's not coming. It's here. And a lot of you will be left behind.